Good afternoon, everyone. This is Terry from Allen Art and Design. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Just having a little sip of my Diet Pepsi with lemon. Okay, so, oops, excuse me, I'm banging things already. I haven't even started yet. Okay, so I wanted to make a correction from the other day. I said I had gone online and added up all these things that I had gotten that were Martha Stewart. Came to $139.93. And I said I paid $3.47. It's $13.47. But still, I mean, that's a tenth of what it would have cost. And that's not even including tax. So it's just kind of crazy what the prices they get for some of this stuff. So I just thought I would correct that. When I look back on my videos and if I see that I've made a mistake or I've given you the wrong information, I do try to go back and fix it. So this is one of the books for my subscriber giveaway, and it needs an image on the inside and a pocket. So I thought before we did anything else, I would do that. But I also wanted to show you, I found this. I could not find these images, and I knew I had a whole bunch of different ones. And I just so happened to be going through one of the drawers next to me, and I'm like, what is in this box? Well, I opened it up, and guess what? It's all the images that I was looking for. So I use these for the inside of journals. And then I also found some wall decals that I use for covers. And then these are larger paper images. They're actually like cardboard images. I can use those for toppers as well. Or the top of, one of the signatures. I like to put a large image on the front of my signatures. So I've got them stored in here, which is great. But it's not labeled, and it was stuffed in a drawer, and I had no idea what was in it. So I need to label this. So I'll put that aside, and I'll do that at some point. I also wanted to show you, I'm going to be making a new gratitude journal for myself because the one I have is so overstuffed, and I haven't even finished decorating half of it. So I am going to finish writing in that journal. I'm not going to add a lot more to it. But I got this. This is a Dollar Tree gift bag. And I just cut the bottom apart. It was like that. And I just cut it in half. Folded it over. And then I will glue all that. And that will just reinforce the pages. And then these will be glued together. And then I'll put cardboard in there, and that will be the spine of the book. And this spine is bigger than the one that I originally made. And I definitely, obviously, I need the space, so I need to make a bigger spine. That's for a project for later on, but I just thought, I love this bag. I'm going to cover this. It says, for a lovely mom. I'll cover that up. But I just love the images, and it goes with a lot of these decals and things that I have. Let me just show you again. These flowers and decals go beautifully with this, so I'll definitely be using these with that. I think that's going to be really nice. So I'll just put these away. I just thought I'd show you. That's something that's upcoming in the future. So let's go ahead, and I want to put the images in and the pockets. I already picked my pockets. I want them to go like this so that this is paper, but it has like a lace border on the top. I love that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the image down first, and it looks like it's just going paper to paper. So we'll use our art glitter glue, and I did go ahead and fill my bottles. All of my bottles, because I have bottles in my bedroom where sometimes I film in there. And then I have bottles that I have a little bottle that I take with me if I craft at my daughter's when I'm babysitting. I don't know why this is a new glue that I bought. It's very like liquidy. I don't know what is going on with that. That is so weird. I have never seen art glitter glue. It's always very thick. That is so strange. I wonder if I have to like shake the bottle. That is not a good sign because I just bought this bottle. This is a new bottle of art glitter glue that I just purchased. I don't understand why this is liquidy like that. That is upsetting. Don't like it. I think what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of Fabri-Tac, since that's fabric right there. Now the Fabri-Tac's working beautifully. I don't know what's happening with... That is so strange. All right, so I'm going to put that aside for a minute. We're going to make a gusseted pocket. So I need to find out... I guess I'm going to cut this down. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to cut it right across here because then I'm going to fold it up. It's very gloomy today, so I actually put on some little candles. I'm trying to use up some of the candles I have around my house. It's like how I've had them for years. I don't really use them that often. Why do I need them all? So I'm just going to burn up the small ones and keep the ones that I know that I'll use. Okay. And a lot of times now I use tart warmers and tea lights because, like I said before, I don't want my cat going up in flames because it happened to my other cat, Lucky, who wasn't very lucky that day. He walked across the table where there was a candle and his tail went up in flames. It was horrifying, and I don't want that to happen to my little Louie. I love him. Next video, I think I'll show you a picture, because I did have some pictures printed out for my daughter's baby shower scrapbook. Oh, by the way, I gave it to her yesterday, and she absolutely loved it, and I knew she would. She loved it, and I gave her all the craft supplies to go with it so that she can, when the baby's sleeping and she just wants to play around in the book, she's got everything she needs. She doesn't have to buy anything. So if you leave an extra piece like this on the side, I guess you could do it on the bottom too. Don't glue that down. Just leave it open like that. And then, let's see, we'll measure it against this one. I don't want it to go all the way into the spine. I'm just going to have it end right there. And I want it to end, let me just mark that with a pencil. I want it to end right there. So that's where I'm going to fold. I'm going to have to cut some of that, obviously. So let me see. I will cut it. I'm going to have to do it from the side so I can see what I'm doing. So just cut that off. And I keep all my scraps because you never know when you need a scrap. All right. I don't need that pencil anymore. So let's see if I can bend this. Move that again. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let's see. We just bend it right on that line. And then if you cut out the bulk in the corner here, like this, just cut it at an angle. Don't cut right to the corner. You want to cut a little bit above the corner. And that way, now see, I'll fix that because I think that angle is too much. Yeah, let's see. This one can get cut just a little bit. That doesn't matter. You're not going to see this. I just, I want it to be able to lay properly when I do glue it down. So let's take a look and see. Oh, see, look, that's not holding. I'm going to put more Fabri-Tac. I might have to put something heavy on there to keep that down. Because sometimes Fabri-Tac will lift up because it takes so long to dry. Not like Art Glitter Glue. Like, this is already dry, even though it was liquidy. I don't know what the problem with that was. I'm going to go ahead and use, oh, look at that. Looks very nice. And I don't care if you see a little bit. Actually, you're not gonna. That's perfect. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? Because I have to do another one. You know what? This bird is going in the wrong direction. This one's going that way. I wonder if I have a clip that might work on this. Let's see. A big clip like this. If I clip it, will that hold it? It'll hold it, but it's not holding it down enough for me. So, I don't want to catch this on my... Let's see. I must have something else. Let's see. I have this one. Maybe this one will work. It's long enough. Yep, that holds it down. So, this bird is going the wrong way. I want the bird, because I know that I have ones that go the other way. So let's go ahead and look at our box and see. Oh, I have one right on top. So we'll just switch it out. I love these. These just came from Dollar Tree. They were like decorations for, I don't know, a party or something. It came with napkins and plates and all these little decorative elements. So we'll do like we did before. I don't know why that looks like that. I'm going to trim that little piece off. I don't know what that is. It's just extra thread. It's not a big deal, but I don't like it, so it's got to go. Oh, here we go. This bird is trying to fly away. All right, so let's try Art Glitter Glue again and see if it's all liquidy again. Oh, it's better now, but it's still... Oh, my goodness. I'm going to write to that company, and I'm going to complain that the new Art Glitter Glue that I just ordered, it's all liquidy and it's not the same consistency. I mean, are they giving, like everything else in this country right now, they're giving you less and charging you more. And that's what I think is happening here. And I'm not happy about it. I mean, people can only take so much. And people only have so much money. And we're having to give up things because we have to spend more money on just on necessities. I don't think it's fair. I just went today and did my food shopping for Thanksgiving. We do our Thanksgiving a week before with my son, his wife, and their boys, and my daughter and her husband, and our little granddaughter, Gemma. We're going to be having them over on Sunday. I'm so excited. I've been cleaning up the house and finished decorating for the fall, and I went food shopping, and I still have a few things left to do, but I'm going to go see my friend tomorrow, and we're going shopping. I'm going to do a little Christmas shopping and picking up last minute things for Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm just going to leave those, both of them, there to dry, and that'll be fine. So what I want to do now is I'm going to put this aside again, and I want to make this one the same size. Got to do the same thing. I got to cut off the bottom, and this will be good for the person that wins one of these journals. They can come back and look at this video if they want to, and they can see how I constructed some of it. I mean, it's just a pocket on each side, but still, they might like to see how it was done. Okay, so now I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do one side like I did before. It looks pretty straight, and now I should have done the other one, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll take my pencil, just like I did before. I mean, this isn't rocket science, you know. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable, and that's what I'm trying to convey, because I just love crafting. It's like the thing that relaxes me the most in this world is crafting, and I had so much to do today, but what I did was I got it all done. so that I was able to come in. Let's see, is that going to be too big? Yep, I didn't fold it on the line. I got everything that I needed to get done. Where's the line? And now I'm able to, I threw a little laundry in and I said, okay, my list is done for the day. It's time to go craft. I just talked to my husband. He's on his way home, but he has a doctor's appointment. So that worked out nicely so that I have time to do a video before he comes home. And that way I don't have to tell him to be quiet. All right, so we want it to go to there. All right, so I'm thinking, where's that pencil? Right here. I can feel it underneath. So I'm going to go ahead, move this out of the way again. I'm going to fold this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to fold it to that spot. Try to fold it straight if you can. If you match the sides up, then when you fold it, it should be straight. And it is. It's pretty straight. Okay, let's see where we are. I'm going to have to trim some of this off, obviously, but okay, let's see where we are with this pocket. Yeah, I still feel like it could come over a teeny bit, and that's what I'm going to do. I'd rather have less than more in this case, because more means you're going over the spot where you need to be. So I'm going to trim back this. We don't need much more than that. And that one, I think I can trim that one just a little bit more so that they're, at least so they're even. Because otherwise you're going to put things in there and it's going to be lopsided. We don't want that. But keep that. Throw that out. And now we're going to get the bulk out of there. Just cut it across like that. Leave a tiny little bit right there. We'll do the same here. This is just like when you're making, when you're decorating a journal cover. It's the same idea. Okay, this I'm going to trim down. We don't need that much. Okay. Now, let's see where we are. Okay, I'm going to trim this a little bit just because I can, and I like to make things as neat as I can, but you know what? It's the back, so it's not going to really matter. But I still like it to look good. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be because, like I said, it's the back. So, here we go. Now that looks good. So I have both of my gusseted pockets. And I'm just going to put them down. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Put that away. All right. Put this away. I think I'll have another sip. I hope everybody's having a nice afternoon. It's very rainy and gloomy here in Massachusetts today. Perfect time to craft. All right. So now I can just go ahead. Put Fabri-Tac on here. I just cleaned all my bottles. I cleaned all the tips. Everything should be working. I hope. We don't need a ton of glue, but enough to cover the surface at least. Okay. And get the corners too. Make sure those corners. Let me turn it around and we'll do the bottom. I have glued down this bottom piece before, and I think that's a mistake. I think that that interferes with how much you can get in these pockets. So this is going to be an experiment and we'll see. So, and I think we're going to need, let's push that down just a little bit so you don't see that edge. Let's look at it and see if it's straight. Oh, looks pretty good. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know how many of these clips I have. If I ever find these again, these were from Dollar Tree. They're hair clips. If I ever find these again, I'm going to buy more of them. Because they work great. So what I'm going to use is these are my new little clips. Excuse the noise, sorry. And these clips work great. Actually, I like the flat part because it extends out a little bit more. And this will I'll just leave this on here until this dries. And I'm going to be choosing a winner tomorrow for my second subscriber giveaway. So if you're interested in the giveaway, if you can go to that video, which is, I believe it's, I'll have to try to link it, but this is subscriber giveaway number 2. I think that's the name of the video anyways. And if you comment and subscribe, I will enter you into my subscriber giveaway. So I think now I have to do the other side. That looks great. Hope that I think once I shut the book and everything, it'll be fine. Okay, so let's do this side. I think I need to be more in the middle here. I need a few more. And I got these little containers at Dollar Tree. I love them. I don't know what, this one has stuff all over it. Probably me with gluey hands grabbing it. It's got glue on it, but whatever. These are great little containers. I have a shelf in front of me, and my cat, when it sees another cat in the neighborhood, it will jump up on my desk, go behind the shelf, and knock the whole thing over. He's done it a couple of times. I said to my husband, that's not happening again. So I went out and I got a bunch of these. There's a little square along the shelf, and I have all kinds of craft items in them. But if he knocks this whole thing over, these are just going to fall. And the stuff was going all over the place because they were all open containers. Now they're all closed. They're plastic. They can't really, nothing's going to happen to them. So if he thinks he's going to outwit me, he's got another thing coming. He is a tricky little guy, but I love him. He's got quite the personality. He's very affectionate when he wants to be, but he's also spoiled. He's our only fur baby left. Out of all the years we've had dogs, cats, but he's the last one that we have. But he's only like 5 years old, so he's going to be around for quite a long time, which is great. Okay. So this should be fine. We're going to go ahead. We're going to line it up on the side. We're going to line it up on the edge. Make sure that it's straight. Yes, it is. It could go down a teeny bit just because I don't want to see the paper underneath. So, do I have one more of those clips? I guarantee I do. Oh, I do. Very happy about that. So that's going there because that will keep that down. This, I don't know. It's just going to have to be when it closes. But the rest of it, we can put our little clips on, which I love. Got these on Amazon. They were very cheap. I can't remember what I paid for them, but not much. And I got like a lot of them. I don't know how many there are. But these, I'm going to put some in with my sewing so that when I'm trying to hold down a piece of paper material, when I'm piecing my needle books together, these may come in here. I haven't used them yet like that, but I think they might come in here. So I'm going to put a few in with my sewing that I take with me when I took 2 needle books with me when my husband was in the hospital. He had surgery, and I'd have to sit there for hours with him. Well, not hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours. I sat there and I basted the cloth. Oops. Just dropped it right into the barrel. I basted pieces. I was piecing the covers together. And so I sat there and I did 2 books. Now that makes me kind of nervous. I'm going to put more extra on both sides just because I don't trust that. I wish there was some way that I could. There's no way I have anything that long that would get in there to hold that. So I think just putting extra, and you know how I don't trust glue. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'll close that one. And now this side, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. And just put extra, a lot of extra Fabri-Tac in there. Okay. Fabri-Tac is made to used with fabric. That's why they call it Fabri-Tac. But it's been adopted by the paper crafting people. Paper crafters. And it works beautiful. So, that's going to be, this is the sunflower one. And that's going to be the inside. And I will put this here. I wonder if there's something else I could put in there that will push it. Push it in. Don't know if I have anything. I wouldn't even know what. Oh, look. You know what I have? These are little cotton wipes. But I think if I ball it up and put it right here, that'll give it just enough pressure. Yes. I'm going to do the same thing over here. You know, there's always a way to figure out how to do things. You just got to think out of the box a little bit. Now, that looks great. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to leave that to dry. This won't be going out until this and all the craft supplies won't be going out until the beginning of next week. Okay. All right, so there's that. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the cover off camera, like I did with the Halloween one. Because I really have to think about what I want to do. And see, right here, Fabri-Tac, I didn't, you have to take Fabri-Tac when you're doing a cover, especially with material, and you have to spread it out thin, because otherwise you're going to get, when it dries, it leaves like a stain. But I'm going to be putting a cover, so it doesn't matter. So what I wanted to do is start working in my fall journal. And what I think we're going to do, how many signatures? Oh, there's 2 signatures. Okay. I love that paper. And I wanted to show you, I went ahead when my granddaughter was sleeping the other day. I fussy cut all of these pieces out, just like I did with the Halloween ones. This was from Dollar Tree. It was a big sheet. There were 2 of them. And it has all these little sayings and little things for the fall. And these are, I'm going to use to decorate pockets and belly bands and corner side tucks. And then I have this. There's all kinds of little things that I cut out. Oh, and these are just like with the Halloween. It came with 2 of these, so I'm going to use those as journal cards. So those are nice. And then this is just a bunch of stuff that either scraps or things that I cut out of a magazine that I'll be using. But that won't be until we decorate. So I'm going to put those things aside. Oh boy, and I even found another bag of things that I have been collecting. What's this bag in here? Oh, leaves. I didn't even remember I had this stuff. I've been collecting things for the last couple of months for this. Whenever I go through things, if I saw anything that looked like fall, oh, look at this. stickers. Oh boy, we got lots of stuff. What is that all messed up? I'll just rip it off. Don't need it. It's just the outline of the stickers. Doesn't matter. Just pull it off. Okay. So what I want to do today, I want to make sure I can see those stickers. I didn't even know I had them. Now this looks like it's half and half. I don't know why, but there's half fall and half winter. So that will go away into a winter folder, and this will all stay together. So when we go to decorate, we got tons of options. There's even some on the other side too. So I'll put that aside. Oh, and then I also have, I pulled out some papers that I thought, these are like 4x4. Let me see. Let me get a ruler. Let's see how long these are. What kind of a ruler is this? This must be a centimeter ruler. Okay, I'm not really familiar with the European measuring. Let me shut my drawer here because I'm going to hurt myself. Shut that. So let's see how big this paper is. It's not 6. Oh, this one looks like it was cut. Let's see how big this is. I don't know where I got some of this paper. Oh, good. I found a few of those. These are those, they're stickers. I'm so happy I found those. I'll put those with the decorating stuff because I'll make toppers for the top of each one of the, or the front of each one of the signatures like I did with the Halloween one. See, that's Halloween. But we can use all of these papers, and I'll make sure I see them to use them, but this will just go with the Halloween stuff. Okay, I'll put that off to the side, and then that's going to be there. I got to spread all my stuff out so I can see what I have. These are green leaves. These are going to go with my garden journals. Those are pretty. Those can go off to the side, so I'm not going to use that right now. And look at these. I didn't even know I had these. Little wooden leaves. Aren't those pretty? I wish they had holes in them so that you could use them like buttons in a needle book. But I have a jewelry drill. It's a really fine drill. Maybe I can drill some little holes in those. I'll have to check that out. Maybe my husband can help me with that. That would be nice. Okay, so we'll put that aside. We'll put this away. We don't need that now. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make some pockets. Let's see. Do I have any large images? That's what I'm looking for. This is all the stuff to make the cover. I found these burlap flowers I'm going to use with the burlap leaves. I think that's adorable. Hope there's no glare there, but I'm sure there is. I've got my task light on. So let me put that aside. Let's see what else we have for this. Oh boy, look at, I've got some of the, oh, this is cute. It's got hedgehogs and squirrels and foxes. How adorable is that? We'll definitely be using that. What else do we have in here? Oh, more words from magazines. I'm going to put that over there for decorating. Oh, I had sat and cut these all out at my daughter's house. These are a bunch of words, but look at the colors go great with the fall journal. So I'll be using those. I'll put those with the decorating stuff. I need to have all my decorating stuff together. Otherwise, I'm not going to know what I have. Here's some more for decorating. Let's just keep that all together. These are some big leaves that came off of a table runner. And I'm going to see if I can turn them into pockets or something. Those are pretty. So those will go in my big bin right there. I do have another one of these. I used one of these in my daughter's Halloween scrapbook, but I can use one of these in the fall one. Why not? I'll put that with the decorating stuff. And I have some material, and I have some felt. They're pilgrims, I believe. That would be kind of cute. I have big thing of ribbon. What is this? More felt. That should all be together. I don't know if I'm going to use those or not, but why not have it just in case? I like to have options. And then these came out of a paper pack. What this came from was Dollar Tree had paper plate crafts. And this was for kids to use to glue onto the paper plate and then glue all of these little things. But I thought they were adorable. And look at all the little trees and acorns. I'm going to be using these in my fall journal. Love it. I'm going to recycle them. I had my grandson made one of these at my birthday party. He had a lot of fun doing that. So, here we go. Let's see what else we have. Oh, more stickers. These are beautiful. And this one I'll use for my garden journal because it's green. That over there. Got some more papers that I pulled out. Boy, I was busy getting stuff together for this, wasn't I? Look at those beautiful colored papers that I can use for making journal cards, trimming out words, trimming out images. Beautiful. Those can go with the other papers. More stickers. I showed you these in a previous video. But if I don't put the stuff out where I can see it, I'm not going to use it. Look what I found in a magazine. Isn't that beautiful? That's a sleeping owl. He's going in. He's definitely going in. All right, this is what I'm looking for. So I have some big ribbon that I can use for belly bands and corner tucks. So we'll leave that where I can see it. This is material. I don't know if I'm going to be making little tabs out of material because I have done that in the past, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So we're early in this process. So that's a nice image that I'll use. Oh, and I found one of these. What I did was I used this for, oh, is there more than one? No. I used these for over the page in the Halloween journal. So we're going to cut this in half because we don't need that to be that bulky because that's going to bulk up the book. Get rid of that. Yeah, so now I have two of them. So those will go with the decorating. Oh, got to cut it in half again. Boy, I don't remember having to do that much work with the Halloween one, but it'll be worth it in the end because I love these over the page toppers. So there's two of those. I can put those with decorating. Oh, another one. 3. I only have 2 signatures, so most likely I'll only use 2 of them. 1 in each signature. Here's some more material. I'll put that with that. This came from some window. No, I thought they were window clings. They turned out to be stencils. I probably won't use those, but you know, you could, I don't know. We'll figure out something with those later. I'll put those in my big bin. Here's what I'm looking for. This we can use for something. I don't know. I just love the colors. They're good fall colors. All right. We finally got down to what I'm looking for, which is large magazine or book images. Oh, here we go. We got some beautiful images. Let's take them out of the bag and take a look at some of these. This one said woodlands. That's a big image. Some trees. That's like a, I think that's called a Japanese maple or something. Ooh, look at that beautiful image. We've got some nice size. These are like medium size images. Oh, and look at on the back. I would rather use that side for the fall and this. So I'll put those to the side. And now what we're looking for right now are the big images. We got a few more small ones. Look at the beautiful reds and the berries. Those will come in handy right now. Like this one. that can be cut in half. Yeah, these can be definitely cut for journal cards and things. All right. Let's get to the, what do I want to use? I have so many beautiful images here. Wow, look at that one. I don't want that because of the cover. That would be clashy. So let's get something a little bit more neutral. And these are smaller images. Oh, we have some plaids. Oh, this is going to go for a sunflower journal, so I'm going to take that out. Doesn't belong. And then these are just pages from a book. But I already have all my pages in, so we'll put those aside as well when we make another one. And then we have some yellow paper, already put that in. So this is what we have for large images. I'm wondering what I would like to put there. It's got to cover the whole thing. This is a little thick. This might be nice. Look at that. It's beautiful. I think I like that. So I'll put these beside me. So the big images are on this side. The medium images are on the other side. And let's go ahead. I'm going to trim off the top. I'm not leaving a border on this. I'm just going to trim it right to the edge because we want to cover the whole page. Sometimes when you leave a border, it causes more work for you because you got to try to line things up, and this way it's easier. Let's see. All right. Guess we're going to be, because I want to cover the whole thing. We'll line that up. Let me get a pencil. We want to cut that little bit off the bottom. And I think I can eye it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. So now we need to, see, that's going to go there. Great. Now we need to decide where we want to cut it. Right there. Okay. I'll just go ahead and cut it straight as I can. That's a beautiful strip. We'll keep that. So, look at that. That looks great. I could put something across here to cover those words. And I can even trim up the bottom a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Is that all the way in? It is. We'll be trimming off that. So let's go ahead and put this in. This is thicker paper from a book. It's not from a magazine. And this is cardstock. So we're going to use, I better put my cover back on my Fabri-Tac because it's already starting to close up. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now I'm going to shake this again because I don't trust this now. I don't know what is wrong with my art glitter glue, but if it keeps happening, I'm definitely going to be complaining to the company. Maybe they'll give me a coupon or something. Who knows? But you got to let these companies know when you're not happy with your purchases, because if you don't, how are they going to know, first of all? And second of all, they shouldn't be allowed to get away with giving us less and charging us more. It's not right. And you got to call them on it. All right, see, look, that's so thin. It's like milk. It's usually much thicker than this. So it's like I'm going to have to probably use more glue as a result of this. So let me... Okay, I'm going to flip it upside down. I don't know. Let's see. Let's put it in. I'm going to have to stand up for this. And I'm in no rush to finish this journal. I'm just going to work on it when I can and when I feel like it. The other one, I felt like I had like a time frame on it. because I wanted to get it to my daughter, and I never made it. I went past Halloween, but it wasn't really for Halloween though. Because she had a Halloween themed baby shower, and I did it at Halloween because, you know, they related. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so we're gonna have to trim this up, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I'll tell you what I did. I lost my vintage photo stamp pad. Do you think I can find it anywhere? Nope. I lost it. How I lost it, I have no idea. Because I remember I said I was going to get some of the vintage photo ink refill. And I bought it. But do you think I can find that? No. Not happy with myself. And the other thing I was going to do was bring in my corner one, the corner rounder from the other room, but this is fine. I'm only going to use that one because these other two, they stink. This is also something I'm not happy with that I purchased. Maybe I'll rate that company too. I'm going to be one of those, I guess. Okay, so I think I can trim this just a little bit because I see some sticking out. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Just a teeny bit. Good. That looks good. Get rid of this. Gotta move my barrel because half the time I'm missing it and it's going on the floor. I see some crafters where they just push everything onto the floor and clean it up later. I mean, that's an option, but I have a rug in here and I wouldn't do that. If it was a floor that you could sweep, different story. But it's not. It's a rug, and then I have to vacuum and all that. So this would be, I'm just going to leave that. That can be for writing. Let's see what we want to put on here. I think I want a smaller image. Not sure what, though. That's too much red there. Too much red. That might be nice. I think what I'm going to do is make that into a pocket. So that means, look at it, it's doubled. So we'll just rip it. Okay. I am going to trim it up. I guess I'm in a hand cutting mood. I do have cutters. I showed you my cutter. It has a light on it, which is awesome. I would like to buy another one of those because that one, it got broken. A piece of it got broken. I taped it back together. It still works, but I don't know. I'd like to get another one. Maybe I'll put that on my Christmas list. My husband's really good about getting me some craft things at Christmas time that I don't want to spend the money on during the year, but he needs a few things on a list because he cannot ever figure out what to get me for Christmas. So he goes by a list. He's like, I don't even want to try to figure you out, which is fine. And I have a list for him as well. So that'll be nice. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put our crappy art glitter glue on. It's very thin. This is not normal. Wow. That is very strange. But we'll see if it holds. I like to see the edges of the paper, and that's fine. But look at, it's just liquidy. That's not normal. But whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to use it anyways because that's what I have. Okay. All right, so that's good. This is a curved page, so you got to kind of push it in. But that's good. We got a little pocket right there. That's pretty. Let's see what else we can do. Definitely need to cover that. So let's see what we have for big pages. That one's nice. It says Woodlands. I like that. All right, I'm going to put that on there. Let's see and get it. Where's the top? I'm getting the top of this one confused with the top of the other one. All right, so let's get that pencil right there. And move this down a little, and then you can see where the edge is. Then you mark it. Because otherwise you're going blind and you can't see what you're doing. So we'll just make that mark a little bit bigger, a little more distinctive. It'll be easier to cut. All right, so I hope everybody is getting ready for Thanksgiving. I went ahead and I got most of the food. Oh, look, I cut it a little short. That's okay. I can put a strip of something on the bottom. You can always cover things up. It's not a big deal. I just have a few more food items to get. My daughter's going to bring a pie, and my daughter-in-law is bringing fruit because the kids love fruit. And that way, if they don't eat anything else for Thanksgiving, we know that they'll eat the fruit. Because, you know, little kids are picky. I gotta fix this. That is way crooked. So. Right, there we go. Hopefully that straightened that out. Yeah, that's much better. And I can leave a little bit of the white. I mean, what's no big deal. If I ever find my vintage photo stamp pad, I could put some of that around the edges and you would hardly even notice it. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna use this crappy glue again. Ugh, I'm not happy. Okay. This is a magazine. Is that from a magazine? Nope, this is from a book, so I really do think I need the Art Glitter glue. If it was just a magazine, all you need is glue stick. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's turn it around. Let me stand up for that. And I'll leave a little bit of white. It's fine. See, a little there, a little there. Fine. Okay. Find my burnisher. I'm going to wipe any glue that comes out. You wipe it when you're doing this. You can pick it up and it won't stick anything together. See, now I can see that as I'm pushing that down, it's gluing down. That's nice. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Let me see what's on the other side of that. I mean, I could... No, I'm not going to trim it up. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Uh-oh. Let me get my glue stick out because it got stuck on... There's something on there. A little bit of glue right there. So if it came up just a teeny bit, all I have to do is just glue it down. It's fine. Is that glued too? No, that's good. All right, it's actually starting to get warm in here. I'm going to take off my sweatshirt. Oh. Okay. I'm going to get another sip of my drink. All right, so that's good. That's good. Where's my rounder? I think I'll just go ahead and round the corner. Yeah, it's fine. This has something on the other side, but I think I'm fine. I am. That's good. All right. So I feel this is warping, and Art Glitter glue does not warp paper, and because it's so thin, it's warping my paper. I am not happy. All right, so let's put that aside. I'm gonna wipe the top of it. It's getting gluey. Hey Google, stop. Sorry, I had to put a timer on because sometimes I go way over. So what I'm gonna do here is just gonna glue this down. When I'm crafting, time goes by so fast that I don't even know like what's happening. I don't know what the time is and how long I've been crafting for, and sometimes it gets away from me because I'm enjoying myself and I don't want to stop. But, you know, you gotta. All right, so a vagabond song, but I love this because it had little leaves on it. Let me lift that up so you can see. Look at cute little leaves blowing in the wind. So I'm definitely gonna, I think what I'll do is, let's see if I can find that. Here it is, that ribbon, just like I did with the Halloween ribbon. Oh gosh. I'm going to put it on the music paper. This is upside down. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to trim it straight, right underneath the hedgehog's butt. And, oh, and it has a little bit of gold on it. I love that. So let's just try not to cut his head off. And that's crooked, so let's, and I'm going to go ahead and put, oops. I am going to have to find some of my freezer paper because if you remember when I did the Halloween ribbon, it goes right through. So I'm assuming it's going to do the same thing here. So let's get that on and then I'll get, oh, how cute is that? Just push it down. Not going through the back, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a couple of these. I'm not going to keep going here. I'm going to have to stop soon. And then I'll do another video and continue on with this, just so that I'm not too long. I think what I might do here is just put some paper clips to hold this in place, because I know the last time it was really hard for me to get this to stay, and that should be fine. Let's see if I can get that down there. Move that down a little bit, just to hold it, and then this too, and that will be fine. I'm trying to see, am I gluing another, am I tacking another page down, but it doesn't look like I am. Okay, so that's good. That should stay. I think one more. And then, like I said, I'm not in any rush with this book. I'm just going to work on it when I can, a little bit here, a little bit there, till the end of the month, and I should be done with it. And I can move on to something else. Okay, so let me take a look. Let's go back and just see what we did. We didn't do much because we worked on this, but I needed to get that done because tomorrow I'm choosing a winner, and I would like to have everything packed up and ready to go, maybe by Monday or sometime at the beginning of the week. I'll be sending it out. I still have to get in touch with the person. They have to get back to me. They have to give me their mailing information. And I still want to go and pick up some clips. I noticed that I forgot to buy clips for the crafting supplies. So I'd like to do that. So here we go. So we got this page on. Oh, now see, that dried and it's straightened right out. That's fine. We have a pocket right here. I'm going to have to figure out what to put on these pockets. Oh, and I was able to loosen these pockets up. They were stuck. There was too much glue right here and right there. And now They seem to be fine. Now I can put more things in there. So then we have this page. This one is drying, but it's a little wonky. And these are just poems. This one says Thanksgiving Day. Oh, that's cool. And then that. And then we'll just have to keep going with this. I'm not going to cover this whole page because I like the yellow. But I'll put an image there. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead, go through all of my images, large, medium, and small, and I will put them where I want to glue them so that the next time we meet up, we can glue those in. And once we do that, it's time for pockets, belly bands, corner tucks, side tucks, and I don't know if I said pockets or not, but and pockets. So that's where we're gonna leave it. And look at this. I love this. It's got glitter on it. It's sparkly. How pretty is that? Yeah, so we'll just we'll keep working. This is upside down, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna cover that. It's ugly anyways. Love this color. I'll just put an image there. This is for coloring in with colored markers, or probably colored pencils. Let's go ahead and round the corners there. Let's see if I could. If you hold it at a certain angle, it'll work good. Yeah, see, that one didn't work so great. Yeah, okay. I do have to switch it out. I have the better one is in the craft room. I think I'll go ahead and do this because if there's some small things we can do before we go and continue on with this, why not do them? And then you'll be ready to work on something else. But I'm not going to put the ribbon on it right now because that takes time, and we'll just keep going. I just want to look through and see where we are. We have lots of things to cover. So that's the beginning of that's the first signature. And this is the second one. Oh yeah, we have lots to do here, but let's go ahead and at least get these done. Why not? Doesn't take much glue for that because it's very old, delicate paper. This is upside down too. I don't know what I was doing where the music paper was, everything else was fine, but the music paper's upside down in both of my books. Oh well. This is a short little page. I'll have to tack something on there. This, I think I already glued that down. I did. This is the middle of the other signature. I noticed this signature is a little wonky. See that? It's moving. I don't know if you can see that. I will put some washi tape in there, and then I'm going to put some lace in here because I made a mess of the middle. But once you cover it with lace, you'll never even see it. So let's finish our little flip through, and then we will be done with this video for today. I like that color. I could put a nice large image on there. I definitely need an image for that. I don't like white paper. So here we go. We'll do another one. Upside down or not, doesn't matter, but so strange. I guess I wasn't paying attention and making sure that my pages were going in the right direction. But it doesn't matter. I can always put an image there, which is probably what I'll do. So I had a piece that I had cut. Of course, I can't find it now, right? But I'm just saying, like, it has to be wider than that. But I'll find it, and I'll put it where it needs to go. And then, so the next time we meet, and look at this, the cornucopia. I love that. It's perfect for this. These poems came out of a children's book. I love it. And then this one is a, yeah, fall scene. Okay, and that's it. All right. So I'll have to figure out what to put on here. We got to fix the middle. And then I'll figure out what to put on here. So I want to, oh, here it is. This is the page that I was looking for. Where did I want that? I think I said I wanted on there. So I'll just put that where it belongs. So I want to thank you for coming to my channel. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in my giveaway, it ends tomorrow. So if you're watching this video, if you could comment and subscribe on my subscriber giveaway number 2. That's the video. If you go down to the bottom and comment, which one did you like? Do you want the sunflower one, which is the sunflower one? Hold on. Or do you like the one with the pink and red flower and the butterfly? So that's what you need to do to enter the giveaway. So once again, I thank you for coming to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting.